Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today our tutorial is about call forwarding in Alcatel OmniPCX Enterprise, or they call it OXE. I will be covering the administrator's end and the user's end on how to configure the call forwarding. In administrator's end, I will be using the MGR command and web graphical user interface, and in the user's end I will be using IP Desktop Softphone. One thing to note, guys, that although the call forwarding is normally available to the user's device, but however sometimes the company has to impose some restrictions to some users to use this type of a feature because of the system resource limitation, such as the trunk lines. And with this restriction, it is controlled by the class of service, or they call it COS. I will be creating a separate video for this one. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe so you will not miss this tutorial. Let's take a look at on how the call forwarding works. Let's say you have a caller. It can be internal caller or external, and it is trying to reach the extension 1003, which is happened to be the call forwarding is enabled. Once it reaches the extension 1003, the call will then forwarded to the number that is configured, such as a local number or to an external phone, or it can go to a mobile phone or directly to a voicemail. Now let's log into our system. So first I'm gonna show you the administrator's interface. I'm gonna log in as MTCL, and I'm going to MGR, and let's go to the users, and let's take a look at the users first. So these are my users. So I'm going to forward the extension 1001 to extension 1002. Let's do that now. Once you are in the users, you go to descent hierarchy, the one that is highlighted, this one here, enter, and then go to dynamic state user, press enter, and then review modify, enter, and highlight the all instances, press enter, and once it's highlighted, scroll down to the directory number and type in the 1001 and Control V. And in this window, you can see that it shows here that it says forward, and at the moment it says no forward. Just hit enter on this one, and you have 4 forwarding type that you can select. At the moment we will try the immediate forward, and then forward directory number. From here you type in the extension number. In our case it will be 1002 and Control V, and that's it. So let's look at that extension, and as you can see, this one here, the arrow is moving, and if you look at here, it says immediate forward to 1002. Actually, I will going to remove that one so you will be able to see what it looks like. There you go. So as you can see, the arrow is not moving anymore, and also if you look at the info, it says no forward activated. So let's forward that one now. Let's go back here, Control V and change it to immediate forward, and change the extension number to 1002, and then hit the Control V on your keyboard, and immediately as you look at it, the arrow is now moving. It will be the same on the desk phone. So if you are the administrator, you can tell your user that the arrow should be moving on your desk phone, which means that the phone is forwarded. Or if you go to the info, you can see that immediate forward says forwarding to 1002. So if we will try to call that number now, let's open the extension 1002, this one here, and let's open our extension number. So these are my virtual computers that has a IP Desktop Softphone installed on it. I created extension H1. So this one is 1001 and 1002. Now let's call the 1001, and we are expecting to ring the 1002. 001. Yep. As you can see, 1002 is ringing instead of 1001. So that's how you forward using the MGR. Now let's remove the forwarding. To remove the forwarding, same thing, you need to go to this dynamic state user and put into no forward, and make sure to put in the extension number, which is 1001, the original extension number, and press Ctrl V on your keyboard, and that's it. And as you can see, there's no more forwarding. And if I call that number 1001, that will now ring. Now let's configure the call forwarding using the web graphical user interface. So we're now going to log in to that one, connect. Same thing, you need to go to users, click the plus button, and selecting the user that you want to forward, which is the 1001. So you click that plus button there. You should be able to see the dynamic state user here. Click that one, and on the drop down under forward, you click the immediate forward and type in the directory number and click save. And as you can see, immediately the arrow is moving, and if you go to info, it is now forwarded. So if you call the 1001, the 1002 will ring. Right? So let's stop that one. So basically that's how you forward using the web interface and using the MGR command. I might tackle a little bit about the other forwarding options, which is forward and no answer, forward on BC and no answer, or forward, immediate forward on BC. So basically guys, if you put in immediate forward on BC, so what happens is when the phone is busy and someone is calling, it will forward to the directory number that you configured, in our case 1002. Let's give that a try actually. So immediate forward on BC 1002, so that is saved. So if I call this one here, that will ring because it's not BC, right? But if this is BC, so what we do is we will going to call someone, just pretending we're dialing, and then we will call that number. So that is BC now, 1001. See, the 1002 is now ringing because this one is BC. Okay, that is how immediate forward on BC work. Now let's try the forward on no answer and save. So forward on no answer is basically when no one is answering the call, it will forward to 1002, and that is dependent to the timer, which is not covered on this tutorial, but yeah, it has a timer on how long the call will ring on this number, and on that certain time it will forward to the number that is configured in the call forwarding. So let's try that. Dial 1001. Still ringing. And there you go. So because no answer on this call, on the 1001, it goes to the 1002. Let's answer that one. Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing. And hung up. Alright, what's the other one? So basically the other one is both forward on BC and no answer. So basically it's either the two that we just did. So if it's in BC, it will forward, and if it's no answer, it will forward. Alright guys, so in the user side, let's take a look at in here my number. If you want to forward it from the user's point of view, all you have to do is press this arrow here, and it will ask you to do immediate forward or the other forward, which is the other option that we have before. I'm just gonna say immediate forward. All you have to do is click this one and press immediate forward and dial the number, which is 1002, and it says programming accepted, and you can see it here that is forwarded to 1002 and the arrow is moving. So if you call the 1000 1000, the 1002 will ring. So it means the call forwarding is not working. And if you want to deactivate the forwarding, you just press this one again and deactivate, and that's it. The forwarding is now removed. Now there's another features guide that you can do. This one is by dialing a prefix. By default, the Alcatel OmniPCX Enterprise or the OXE telephony system will create some prefixes such as the call pickup, call forwarding, etc. So the prefix for the call forwarding that is created by default is *01. So if you dial *01 and then dial the number, that will forward as well. If you go to the info, it is now forwarded. So if dial the 1000, that is now ringing to the extension 1002. And if you want to deactivate that, you can either go in here, or you can also dial the *00, and it will deactivate the forwarding. Another thing guys is if you want to forward a call quickly, so there is a way that you can do it very quick in just one press by creating a shortcut keys or program keys. So these are programmable keys in your desk phone, in my case in a desktop softphone, but it will be the same. So if you just click this one, nothing program on key, you can put a speed dial in here, right? And you put in the number that you want to program. In this case, if you want to forward, then you get *01 and then the extension number that you want to go. Oh, hang on. 1002. 1002, and you can put a name in here. In your desk phone you have some keyboard there, you can type forward 1002, and if you hit apply, programming accepted, and you can see there's a tick box there, and once you want to forward you can just press that program key and it will say program accepted, and that is now forwarded 1000. See, that's ringing to 1002. And if you want to deactivate that one, all you have to do is click this one, and forwarding now deactivated. So this one is very handy because you didn't need to dial anything. So if you want to program some more keys like forwarding to a mobile, then you can create some more here. In our demo, guys, I cannot forward it to a mobile because I don't have a trunk lines configured to dial outside. I am showing you only the local extension, but it will be the same logic, except that in forwarding to external you need to dial some prefix such as 0. Normally it's 0 to dial outside. Press 0 and it will give you a dial tone to dial to external number. So in that case, if you are to program this one, I'm just gonna deactivate this one. If you are going to forward that one, you just need to go to the settings, phone, key program, this one here, and you can modify it. So if you want to put in a mobile number, still putting the *01, and then you put the 0, and then you can put in the mobile number, whatever, as long as you get this 0 here. This one will still accept, but it's not gonna work because the prefix is invalid. And also, guys, forwarding, like I mentioned before, it depends on the company. If the certain user is allowed to do the call forwarding outside the company or external number, and that is controlled by the class of service, which is not covered on this tutorial. Okay, guys, the last thing I'm gonna show you is about the call forwarding directly to your voicemail. So if your extension is configured with a voicemail, the immediate forward to VM is automatically available, unlike the other extension here. Let's say this one doesn't have a voicemail, so you cannot see this immediate forward to VM. Similar to here, I'm just gonna deactivate this one. If you click this one, it has an option to forward to a voicemail because this one has a voicemail. Okay, so let's say the extension 1002, we want to forward it directly to the voicemail. So basically you just go in here and click the immediate forward to VM, or you can type in the *01 and then to voice message, and that will go to the voicemail. See, if you look at the info, immediate forward to the voicemail. And if you want to deactivate that one, just click this deactivate, and that is now deactivated. Similar thing, if you want to create a program key, just click that one, speed dial, and this time you type in the prefix number, which is *01, and you need to know the voicemail extension number. In our case it's 1099, and you can put a name here, forward VM, and hit apply. and that is programming accepted. So all you have to do is just click this one or press that in your desk phone, and that is forwarded to a VM. So once that forwarded, let's do a quick try and we'll see if that works. 1002.
You have reached the mailbox 1002. Please leave your message after the tone and press hash when you have finished.
Hey mate, this is a test.
To confirm, press 1. To review your recording, press 2. To erase and to send your message with normal delivery, press 1. To send your message sent. To exit, press star. To leave a message.
Okay, so that worked. As you can see, the mailbox icon is now blinking, and if you click that one, it says one new voice message.
Mailbox 1002. Please enter the password.
Password
and
is
hash.
1212.
You have reached your personal voice mailbox. You will be asked to enter your personal settings. Please record the name now and press hash when you have finished. You have 1 new messages. To review new
I want to
messages,
set up that one.
press 1. To review all messages, press 1. To send a message, press first new message.
Hey mate, this is Ted.
Erase, press 7.
Okay guys, so that is working. As you can see, the message has been delivered to the 1002. And what else I can cover with this call forwarding? I think that's about it guys. So if you have a question, please comment down below and I will try my best to answer your questions. Thanks for watching guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on my next video.